فَمَنْ يُرِدِ اللَّهُ أَنْ يَهْدِيَهُ يَشْرَحْ صَدْرَهُ لِلْإِسْلَامِ. And so whomever God wills to guide, He will open up his heart to Islam, to submission. Thank God that He did that for us. And may He make them really open and keep them that way. أَفَمَنْ شَرَحَ اللَّهُ صَدْرَهُ لِلْإِسْلَامِ فَهُوَ عَلَى نُورٍ مِّن رَبِّهِ, is the one whom God has opened up his heart. It's not tight anymore. It's not constricted. It's opened up. And He opened it up for Islam so that he now lives according to light and receives light from his Lord. Is he like the others? No, not at all. And may Allah fill us with this light. May He give us these gifts. And may He make us workers. We've got to work. This religion is incredible. And this religion has the power to take off. Please study your history. How does Islam usually spread in history? I mean, at what proportion does it usually spread? Bell curve. This is usually what happens. The bell curve, little, little, little. And then you get somebody big and another person big, and boom, it goes up. Malcolm X is one of those. How many thousands of us owe our lives to Malcolm X? I do. I do. And I would not have been a Muslim if it weren't for Malcolm X. The fact that Islam is intellectually pleasing, that wasn't enough for me. I had to have somebody like Malcolm that I love you. I'm attached to you. You're my leader. That's the way I was, whether you believe that or not. I was a communist. I was a socialist. I love Malcolm. You say this is the way you went and this is the way we should go. I'm with you. I will do what you said. That's the way many people are. So once you get people like Muhammad Ali, you get people like Malcolm X, and of course we've got lots of people today as well, then you can expect it to take off. What are you going to do when it does take off? How are we going to take care of these people? How are you going to take care of these people? Because we have to have your help, right? What are we going to do about these people? Some Muslims went to southern Mexico, to Chiapas, which is the poorest part of Mexico, and they were giving da'wah, and guess what? The Mayan Indians overheard it. 1,000 Mayans embraced Islam. 1,000 Mayans, and you know the Mayans, they built civilization. So what do we do with them? Isn't that our responsibility? Even here in Cairo, isn't that our responsibility? Don't we care? وَمَنْ لَمْ يَهْتَمْ بِأَمْرِ الْمُسْلِمِينَ فَلَيْسَ مِنْهُمْ. Whoever doesn't care about the affair of the Muslims, he doesn't belong to them. In Cuba today, we have between 5,000 and 8,000 converts all over the islands. Who's behind that? God. In the United States, how many converts do we have? Especially in the inner city. One brother told me a long time ago, he says, in the inner city, Islam is on cruise control. So what do we do about that? What do we do? How do we educate them? How do we help them? How do we enable them to get their act together? And in South Africa today, we have maybe over 100 converts every week. And often they're coming out of churches with Bibles in their hands. And they're sitting down in halaqas that some of our brothers have put together, which, according to what I've heard, are done well. And they become Muslims right there on the spot. So what do we do about that? We were in the Rihla in 2013 in Turkey, and one of our beloved brothers who might be listening, his wife is likely to be listening right now, she had a Filipina maid who, when she heard the scholars talking about the fire and the garden, that was it. She took the shahada. All these other Filipina maids in Dubai, where they live, they became Muslims, and then they were calling their family and giving them da'wah, and we were giving shahada over the phone. And I didn't know Tagalog, they don't know English, they don't know Arabic. We just had to tell the maids in Tagalog, just tell them, repeat what we say. Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah, wa ashhadu anna Muhammad Rasulullah. Okay, so, we've got a lot of work to do. And of course, we've got a lot of problems. And the problems we face today are heart-wrenching. Heart-wrenching. We can't even talk about them. I visited one of my beloved friends in Jeddah before I came here, Dr. Khaldun al-Ahdab, who is one of the most intelligent Syrians on the face of the earth. And he's a great scholar of hadith. A great scholar of hadith. Zawaid Tarikh Baghdad. And I didn't even want to talk about Syria. How can I? How can I? It aged him 50 years. I can't do that. It's not polite. In the end, he talked about it a little bit. Okay? So it's like, this is the situation we live in today, and you know this. You have pain in your own heart. Who doesn't? Who doesn't? But may Allah enable us to do the right things and to get our hearts together and to begin to build and not to destroy.